Hey everyone, it's PotatoPikachu and it's already January. It's the start of the new year and let's hope that we can have some good times in this year and that once all this pandemic blows over, maybe some more stuff will happen to CSGO with lands and stuff as well. But for now, we do have Operation Broken Fang underway and it has generated a lot of hype within the community as there are a bunch of new skins and people just want to play the operation as well. I'm gonna go over some areas of investments that you can make within the game as per usual of the monthly investment guide. So I hope you find some of these to be useful, but also do your own research as well. But before we get into some investments, I do have a Twitch channel I have started streaming recently. It's at twitch.tv/PotatoPikachu with 3 U's. I would love to see you guys there. We can chat and just chill and stuff. It's very fun. I really do enjoy streaming right now and it's just been a blast. The link will be in the description down below if you want to follow. But let's get right into the video. First off, I'm going to talk about the operation as it is the most relevant thing right now that we have in CSGO at the moment. And the new system that they implemented was the fact that stars can be put into one thing independently and there is no rotating segment of items that you will have to go through as you pour stars in. You can just pour all your stars into one specific category. So if you want to go the safest route with having the least amount of risk, then what you can do is pour all your stars into the Operation Broken Fang cases. Because the case is relatively stable, the price has hovered around 93 cents or so and you can just keep on buying cases until you make your money back and the rest will be profit. I would say that Valve are going to discontinue this case like just what they did with the Shadow Web case because the Broken Fang case is exclusive to this operation itself, so they have no reason to put it into the normal drop pool. So I believe that it's most likely going to be discontinued and it will be rare from after the operation ends. However, it is not confirmed by Valve, so take what I say with a grain of salt and just be a bit wary of it as well. Another avenue that you can take that is a little risky but not too risky is by putting your stars into the Broken Fang stickers because the money item of the Broken Fang sticker collection is the Battle Scarred Hollow, which is about $4. So you can have a relatively decent chance of getting one because it is a restricted rarity, so you'll have a higher chance of obtaining one as opposed to an exotic sticker, which is the pink rarity, and the exotic stickers aren't too great looking. You can open the Broken Fang sticker collection for only 1 star, so that's why I say that it's a little bit risky but not too risky compared to the other stuff. But what if you want to be more risky and not care about being safe and just spending your stars to try to obtain the best item if you can be lucky? If you feel this way, then you should put your stars into the 3 collections: the Control Collection, the Ancient Collection, or the Havoc Collection. The most popular collection at the moment is the Control Collection because of the Op Fade. A lot of people are focused on that, so that one will have the most attention and therefore there will be the most supply out of the 3. The Op Fade, which is the covert for the Control Collection, only comes in 2 wares, minimal wear and factory new, so the chances of getting factory new is pretty high. So that is the price point of the Op Fade, which is around $1,600 on the Steam market. But the other 2 coverts, the M4A1S Welcome to the Jungle and the AK-47 X-Ray, have wares that come in all forms. So you can get battle scarred, well worn, field tested, minimal wear, or factory new. But this makes it so that the factory new versions of these 2 coverts are more rare and hence are more expensive. The factory new counterparts of these 2 coverts are not even on the Steam market, so the prices are pretty expensive for these 2 coverts. If you're feeling lucky or think you're feeling lucky, then maybe you should focus your stars onto the Ancient Collection because there isn't many people that are focusing on it at the moment. So the prices of the classifieds and the coverts are pretty expensive, like the AK Pantera Onka. If you're able to get that in factory new condition, then it is worth $600 on the Steam market, which is a lot. As well as the M4A1S Welcome to the Jungle, its factory new counterpart is pretty expensive. I believe it's over $1,700 or so on buff, which is a lot. You could always go for the popular collection, the Control Collection, because of the Op Fade, but maybe you want to just try your luck and maybe aim to get a factory new version of a rare skin from the other 2 collections, then if you're able to do that, then you'll make more money than you can from the Control collection because there isn't many people opening the other two collections. The Ancient collection and the Havoc collection are kind of put on the side burner, and the Havoc collection maybe for a better reason because it isn't that great of a collection. Honestly, it's probably the worst one out of the three, but hey, if you're able to get a good condition on a covert or classified skin, you make some pretty good profit. But moving on to investing your money, I would avoid putting money into buying stars. It's not a good idea at all. You have a high chance of getting grays, so it's just not worth putting $45 into 100 stars to get grays on everything. It's just not worth it. So if you want to invest your money, then I would suggest putting that money into the old Shadow Web collection skins like the Norse collection, St. Mark's, and Canals. If you were to compare the collections from Shadow Web and from Broken Fang, then I think most of you would agree that the Shadow Web collection skins were way better than the ones we have now. You can just tell the difference in quality of them, and the Shadow Web skins just look way better, and I agree with that as well. It looks just amazing. And since these skins were only available during the Shadow Web operation and we don't see any of these skins in this operation, then I think it's safe to assume that they have been discontinued, which means that the supply has been effectively bottlenecked and you won't be able to get them anymore unless you're just buying them off a third-party site or the Steam market. I think you should take the time now that people are focused on the Broken Fang collections. You should take the time to look at the other collections from Shadow Web and maybe put some money there because the skins just look way better compared to these, and there will be people who are going to want to buy the Shadow Web skins as well. The Norse collection will be the most popular because there is the Op Gungnir and their Desert Eagle Jormungandr, so the mil specs and up are pretty good investments in my opinion for the Norse collection. And honestly, the same could be said for the St. Mark's and Canals, as honestly, they're both awesome collections as well, and they'll just be a bit cheaper compared to the Norse collection, but still you'll be making profit as time goes on. If you really want to invest in the Broken Fang collection stuff, then I would say just the case and the Battlescarred Hollow right now. The Battlescarred Hollow is very popular. It's an awesome sticker, and right now I think I would wait a bit to see if it would go down in price a bit more, as there isn't that much stock of it at the moment. But I think those two things from the Broken Fang collection could be good investments too. The three collections from Broken Fang will also be good investments, but I think compared to the Shadow Web collections, I think I would rather go for them rather than the Broken Fang ones. Moving on to cases, you might have noticed on the Steam market that a lot of cases have risen in price during this operation. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised at how many of the cases have risen in price. The Spectrum case is already at around 32 cents on the Steam market, and there's around 50,000 of them left. It's kind of insane. The Gamma 2 case has also risen. It's already at 15 cents. And just the other cases also risen as well. I haven't really focused on others as much, but those two are pretty noticeable in my opinion. You can invest into the Spectrum 1 case, but I think it has gotten a little bit pricey, and there after all is the second iteration of the Spectrum case. There is the Spectrum 2 case, which has over 600,000 in stock on the Steam market and is going for around 8 cents right now. So it is much more cheaper than the Spectrum 1 case, and it does have the same knives, and it also has the AK Empress, which is a very popular AK skin. So I think you can also put a lot of money into the Spectrum 2 case. And the other case I'm focusing on is the Gamma 2 case. I've said this for so many months now. I said it in many videos that the Gamma 2 case is another pretty good case. The coverts aren't too great, but the knives really make up for it because a lot of the knives in the Gamma 2 case are very popular. There's the M9 bayonet, there's the bayonet, there's the karambit. 3 great knives. There's also the flip knife and gut knife, but I think those two aren't as popular compared to the 3. But I would say that there's a lot of good knives in this case. Also, the finishes for the knives are also really good. You can get the Gamma Doppler, which includes the Emerald, you can get the Lore, you can get the Autotronic, and the list also goes on from there. It's just amazing how good the finishes are for some of them, and if you combine them with the popular knives, then they're really expensive. I think it's only a matter of time before the Gamma 2 case goes up even more, so I think it's still not too late to invest money into it as well. I'm not really going to talk about skins because I haven't really done much research on it recently. I haven't really been focused on it, but you can always invest into the older collection skins like the Rising Sun, Gods and Monsters, Dust 2 for the trade up inputs of course, and other older collections because they aren't released anymore. You can't really obtain them anymore other than buying it, so it's only a matter of time before they're going to rise in price as either trade up input fodders or as popular older skins like For the Glock Fade, Desert Eagle Blaze, Medusa, and the list just goes on. You can even invest in the AK-47 Redline. I'm kinda surprised by that too because if you look on the Steam market, then the price of it is going for around $19. It was just at like $15 at the start of the operation, and now if you invested in it at the start of the operation, then you would have made $4 profit on the AK Redline. The price is just going to keep on going up over time. It's a very popular skin, it's a very stable item, and now it's just going to rise steadily as time goes on. It's pretty cool that the price of it is rising this much. But that will be it for this video. That's all I have to talk about for this monthly investment guide, and I really hope that you found something useful for this, and you should also do your own research as well after watching this because I'm not too great of an investor, right? I'm not well researched, I'm not like super experienced, so just take what I say with a grain of salt as well. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way and it really helps the channel out a lot. I really do appreciate it as well. Also, go follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/PotatoPikachu with 3 U's at the end. I really enjoy interacting with you guys. It's really fun and the streams have been pretty awesome. The link will be in the description down below for you guys to follow. But that is it. I'm PotatoPikachu signing out. Peace.